The Gigantes have been without defensive end Jason Pierre-Paul, JPP, for the last 3 games after the former Pro Bowler underwent surgery to repair a sports hernia. Ouch. There was a report today that there is, quote, a glimmer of hope that JPP returns from his injury for the postseason. Overreaction or not, the Giants need JPP in the lineup if they have any visions of grandeur of winning another Super Bowl.
I think it's true.
Gotta have him.
Yeah, I think so. Notice when the Giants are at their best, and
They don't have to blitz.
Namely, that second time they beat the Cowboys, you're looking at a Cowboys team that just proved last night.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's all systems go. They can beat every which way in an ugly game and a high-scoring shootout like last night. The Giants completely frustrated them, and I realized that, JPP didn't play in that game, and I started to think to myself, the better this Giants defense is, the better their chances of actually doing the unthinkable and marching through the NFC playoffs like they did 2 times before and completely upsetting the whole world and going and winning another Super Bowl. If that's going to happen, they need to be even better than they were in that game against the Cowboys because Janoris Jenkins was great. He's kind of working himself back from injury. And I think if you get him on the secondary, jackrabbiting around and covering people on that next level.
Yeah.
And JPP is able to rush along the edge and disrupt quarterback play and kind of get in there and make havoc happen. I think that's a formula that the Giants can use to try and win another Super Bowl. If he's not there, I look at Eli, I look at some of the inconsistencies, some of the forced throws, the turnovers. I just don't see a team. I see a team that's going to win a Super Bowl if I can imagine that it's via really great defensive play. And if that's going to be the scenario, then they need all hands on deck.
I'm with you.
I don't mean that as a pun.
I'm surprised that we're talking about the Giants' defense and how important it really is for this.
Atrocious last year.
Yes, I thought it'd be, it's going to be offensive shootouts. And now you're right. The offense has really been, out of the 2 units, the bigger issue, the bigger question mark.
Definitely.
And now when you lose JPP on that defensive side, I'm with you. I don't know that they can get enough pressure with just rushing 4 without JPP and letting those guys, their corners, lock up defenders, because if you start blitzing, that's what it's going to have to be, man on man, all the way around. You can't get any help back there if you can't get pressure with just 4. It'll be interesting to see what Steve Spagnuolo has done. He's done a masterful job back there this year with the Giants. Remember, he was the defensive coordinator when they shocked the world and beat the Patriots back in 2007. So, not saying it's history all over again.
But you never know.
But it could be, and he's done a great job as a DC.
They need to be healthy, and they need to be all going at once. Olivier Vernon, snacks in the middle. He kind of forces thing outward. It's still one of the best nicknames in all of sports, Snacks.
Agreed.
He's up there with Pot Roast. But if Snacks is going, if the Jackrabbit's going, if Olivier Vernon's going, it just it plays into what the Giants do well, which is exactly what you talked about, getting pressure while still having enough guys in the secondary to contain your pass attack and not have to blitz 5 or 6.
If they go deep into the postseason again, does Spagnuolo get another head coaching gig because of the work he's done this year with the Giants defense?
Probably. The carousel spins so fast that eventually someone's going to get back around to him and say,
Give him another chance.
Give him another shot.